still got 68 shinies left to hunt for this challenge. So let's kick this episode off with a banger shiny. I don't know. How about something yellow? Shiny Poochyena. An awesome shiny for one of the most nostalgic Pokemon. Although this hunt took me 4 sandwiches while being completely isolated, all that frustration went right away the second I found this adorable yellow hyena. Next up was a shiny Geodude. Didn't take me long at all, but it decided to blow up in my face. Luckily I saved, so I was able to proceed with my day. And won't you look at that? A shiny Chingling. A duplicate shiny of a Pokemon I spent so much time hunting. You know what? I'll take it. Okay, cool. Now, I can show off my shiny Timber. As a Gen 5 enthusiast, this Pokemon was on my wish list, and I got my first one right as my sandwich started. And after running around some more, I found my second and my third within the same sandwich. The difference between the original and the shiny isn't anything too crazy, but hey, it's rare. Because it's a trait evolution, I didn't really get to use it back in the day, but now I can use it whenever I like. Boo! Scared ya? Well, it is spooky season, so I think it's only right if we hunt some ghost types. First of all, Phantom and Trevenant. One of my top 3 favorites of Gen 6, with an S tier shiny. I tried hunting this before, but on this attempt I got it within my first sandwich. And on the next sandwich, I completed the line. Although Phantom's shiny is grayer than it was in previous games, I still think it's perfect. Since I already had one Duskull, I thought I should hunt the rest of the line. I was dual hunting this and Litwick, and conveniently found the 2 that I needed. I don't know why they chose to ditch the red with Dusknoir. It looked so good, and now it barely changes. Oh well, it's not that bad. Litwick was another Pokemon I hunted for a good while before, but luckily I found all 3 in a decent amount of time. These shinies are perfect. There is nothing I would change about them. I can't believe people were hating on this Pokemon at first. Some people just have bad taste. Before I show off the next shiny, something bad happened. Right after I caught the final Litwick, I found a shiny Slugma. Sorry, this isn't a laughing matter. I caught it and started making the sandwich for my next hunt. But then I decided to hunt something else and reset the game. Funny story, I forgot to save after catching it, meaning that Slugma was gone. Yes, I could have went back and caught it, but I only noticed the Slugma was missing 2 weeks after it happened. I might be one of the only people in the world to fail a shiny Pokemon after I caught it. And it's not like the game crashed or anything either. Man, did I feel dumb. Anyway, let's catch something cool. With a normal type sandwich, you can kind of isolate Munchlax in this area. All I had to do was complain about Squovit's design, and boom, it appeared. I am in love with how Snorlax looks in this game. It is absolutely huge, and when it walks around like a Chad. The shiny isn't the most popular, but not gonna lie, I think it's the perfect color change. I also found a random shiny Seedot, which I caught in a quick ball. Don't worry, I'll explain myself when I hunt the rest of the line. Every Pokemon game, they make one Pokemon an absolute pain to find. That Pokemon is Feebas. In Scarlet and Violet, it is way easier, but you're still limited to like 2 spawning at a time. I did end up finding an Outbreak, so I can hunt this with insane odds, but I was still limited to the cave size. So a Wednesday morning, I prepared for a long hunt.
Fossil. Yeah, that happens a lot. Kabuto, Onyx. I think this is the rare.
Oh shit! That's it!
Dark Blastoise Hollow for Raw.
That's a shiny Feebas!
That's big.
Oh boy. It's real. Double shiny Feebas!
Let's worry about the reverse.
What?
Reverse Hollow
What?
Electrode. I love that.
This. Whoa! Sometimes I don't believe my luck is real. One of my few double shinies was one of the most exclusive Pokemon of this game. I evolved one of them, so now I am the owner of the beautiful shiny Milotic. If you thought this Pokemon looked cool before, the Scarlet and Violet textures make it look even cooler. I wish I could follow this up with something just as cool, but instead we're stuck with this. I found a shiny Coughing randomly, and I kind of forgot to hit record, so I don't have footage, but trust me, like, why would I lie about finding this? Since I finished that line, I might as well finish another. With another 4 sandwiches, I was finally able to find a second shiny Poochyena. I guess my luck had to peak somewhere. So worth it. By complete coincidence, I did find another Geodude. I'll give this Pokemon more love later, but I need to ask, why does Graveler look so small? It didn't qualify to get the extra small mark, so it can get smaller than this? If you have watched some of my previous videos, you would know I don't really catch Scarlet version exclusives. But now, since my Twitch channel has grown a bit, I can actually hunt them. One of my viewers, Vegeta Vibes, said they could help me out. So we hopped in a Union Circle, and in only 3 sandwiches, they found 2 shiny Gligar to help me complete the line. I always loved the Gligar line, so I'm glad I finally got the chance to catch one. And now I only need one more version exclusive, but let's save that for later. Now it's about time I catch Sensuform or Ikorio. Now you might be thinking, that's not a returning shiny, that was in the game before, but it looks cool, so I want it. While I was taking cool pictures of it, I happened to meet a familiar shiny. This time, it was female. Since Mango is a male, I should probably introduce the two. Mango got that W Riz. Look at him going to get the ball like a gentleman. Top comment gets to nickname this shiny hoo-hoo. Anyway, let's get back to shiny hunting. Random shiny Nosepass! Nice. So I tried a Vullaby outbreak since Bombardier ruins any chance to isolate it, and ended up finding 1 shiny. This was a painful hunt, so I decided to stop and hunt for something else. That being another painful hunt. Okay, I'm being dramatic, this wasn't difficult at all, especially considering that I found 2 of them practically back to back. Cutiefly and Rabombi have some of the best shinies I've seen in this game, and in this field of flowers, you can get some beautiful shots. Want to know what isn't beautiful? These guys. But they're still cool. I found an outbreak and started running around until I found 3 shiny Swinub. It took me like an hour and a half, but hey, we made it. I can't really say I'm a fan of this shiny, but at least it's visible to the naked eye. Literally right after this Swinub, I migrated to a Bellsprout outbreak. The positioning wasn't great, but I was set on hunting this. I got my first 2 shinies on my second sandwich and finished the line on the beginning of the third. This is another case of me liking the Pokemon more after I caught the shinies. I never really gave this line much thought, but I'm glad to have it in my collection. We now have 60 out of the 96 shinies we need. I still have a lot of work to do, but these final hunts are exciting. How about we hunt something special next? I don't know, something authentic.